Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup of AMI figure pre-orders. Scale figures, obviously. This will be from the 2nd to the 7th of December 2024, getting nearly to the end of the year. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Links for the figures we'll be looking at will be in the description down below, like normal. And we'll get straight on into it. Quite a few figures, not a lot of not safe work figures. Bit of a down, unfortunately, as I like those the ecchi figures, but we'll get on into it. Watanabe Sakura DX version, 1/7 by Party Look for 20,900 yen. I think this is a re-upload of the pre-order since she's coming out in January 2025. So I think they're just trying to sell through the stocks. They're relisting it basically. I'm pretty sure I covered this a number of months ago. There's a few other Party Look ones as well we'll be looking at. So if you're after a Neko character that is also cast-offable, because Party Look do cast-offable figures, and you like the look of these photos, and obviously fully cast-offable, then she looks pretty good. Reasonably detailed body sculpt, but nothing super out of the ordinary there. We've also got Akiko Miyami, Bunny Girl version, by Party Look for 21,450 yen. Again, coming out in January 2025. So a fully cast-offable bunny suit figure, leaning over, so pretty simple design. The tight shading looks pretty good. So a very nice looking figure, I think. Face looks pretty good as well, actually. Although the mouth might be a bit of a downer there. She's just obviously like shouting, it seems like. So that might be a bit of a downer, but I think it's just the top half that's cast-offable. And there's another bunny figure that they did a while ago that I think you can still get pre-owned on AMIAMI. For probably about 20,000 yen, I think that one is. Oh, here we go. Miami AMIAMI DX version. Same price, January 2025. If you want to get them as a pair, it'll cost you 43,000 yen, not including postage. So again, it looks pretty good. I prefer this bunny suit design overall with the traditional sort of black leggings and whatnot going on. The hair looks really nice as well in this one. Definitely compared to the other one. I think you're getting more for your money with this figure. Compared to that one, and it's sort of a nip slip on the one side rather than being fully cast-offable, which I think is just a bit more attractive in my opinion in terms of the sculpt and whatnot. So this one is the more preferable one I would pre-order really. Elf's Ballet DX version for 23,100 yen. This one I think is just the tops cast-offable if I remember correctly. Not a huge fan of ballet figures overall, but if you like the angel aesthetic or elf, so it's sort of like an elf aesthetic, or I guess you could say a fairy elf as well. Fairy. Oh no, she is an elf because it says Elsa Ballet. So yeah, elf themed ballet. Pretty nice looking figure. Obviously, just chest cast-offable. Pretty simple overall though. 23,100 yen. Not too bad. That'll be the wings. Obviously, the extra plastic needed for that. Hololive Hoso Marine 1/7 by Design Coco. 27,500 yen. Coming out December 2025, so got a year's time to wait. I think there's already been a figure of her released before, but this one's I think a lot of people like with the chest as well that she sat on. Definitely selling that sort of sailor or pirate, that sailor captain vibe going on here. Very nice looking figure. Everything the chest looks really amazing obviously as well. It's being a set piece. So I think even if you're not a Hololive fan, if you just want to take this as like an OC, very good looking figure. I'm very tempted to get this one potentially as well, pre-order, and I think good price as well for the level you're getting. Design Coco is pretty good. It's their more premium version of the El Coco manufacturer that does the sort of the price figure esque quality figures. Like I got the Konosuba and the Megumin El Coco ones, which are 1/6 scales and they're like 3,000 yen. So yeah. The Design Coco is your more premium one, so and those are pretty good painted as well for 3,000 yen. So I think the quality of this will be good in terms of final when you get it in your hands. Nia Hidden Forest version 1/7 by Reverse Studio for 19,400 yen. December 2025. Pretty nice looking sculpt on this one. There's not a lot of hair sculpt. There's not a lot of hair to sculpt in this one, unfortunately. I do like the sort of, you can have the stocking on and off, so I think this is real fabric socks, so you can personalize that to your taste, which is a nice touch. We're seeing a lot more of these sort of actual fabrics or accessories that you can physically apply to the figure yourself. Obviously just watch out for paint transfer. But apart from that, pretty nice looking figure laying down, and I think that fur is included. Pillow, photo frame, floppy base. So the floppy base is included. So pretty nice looking figure, and you get yeah, 2 back stockings, and you get a Gengar Arch, Shikishi. There we go. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's pretty nice looking figure. B-Style Azure Lane TB Kind Hot Spring version by Freeing for 33,000 yen, August 2025. I don't mind these hot spring ones, but I don't know why they do it with Azure Lane figures. I know it's to do with the skin, but I think a lot of people would prefer this to be like cast-offable, but you're not going to get cast-offable Azure Lane figures. It's not. I don't think the IP holder is going to allow it, although it looks like you can see the nips possibly actually being behind the see-through towel, so that might be alluring enough for people to potentially force cast this off as well. So 33,000 yen is not horrendously overpriced. What size is this? Quarter scale, so she is a quarter scale. So not too bad. I don't like the skin tone, but I think the character's actually very pale skinned on this one. So overall not too bad. And on the better price for freeing as well overall. Azure Lane August von Parsival. The Conquered Unhull version on 7th by Alter for 36,080 yen. So very expensive. September 2025. Very nice looking figure though. Obviously the couch, all the hair, the detailing going on there. So I think, and sort of the semi-translucent, like the fading of the cloth as well. That you can see the skin underneath is very well done. Altered will do an excellent job of this. So I think the price is perfectly fine. I think if you love the design and the actual concept of this figure, you will be buying this one. So I think auto buy if you're a massive Azure Lane fan. Binding Creators Opinion Mona Inayama quarter scale by Binding, 39,600 yen, June 2025. Talking about you can personalize with the figures as earlier. This one, she's got a kimono, or what they call a juban instead. So she's got this sort of cloth that you can change the position and how it sits on the figure, fully cut, or to have her fully cast off without it, although I'd have her with it up. Fox Girl, very nice. Very tempted to get this one, to be honest, even though it's very simple. I do like Fox Girls, and obviously she's very well equipped with her 2 torpedoes and whatnot. So yeah, very nice looking figure. June 2025. June's a very packed month for me, so I don't know yet about pre-ordering this one. The King of Fighters, my Shiranui Hong Shang Wu version, 1/6 by Bear Panda for 11,730 yen, October 2025. So it's licensed this time from Bear Panda, so the price increase is going to be partly going to be licensing. I think the majority of that's going to be licensing compared to their previous 1/6 like OC designs, which have been 7,000-ish yen. So yeah, about 4,000 or 5,000 yen increase for the having the King of Fighters license. That makes sense. It's fine. She looks perfectly fine. The hair sculpt is a little bit lacking, I think, overall. And like no shading in the hair, but the outfit looks really nice and the skin tone looks really nice. Very little shading, but it's fine. I think it's just a very clean figure overall. Just the hair is not very good. Face is very nice though, so I think still not bad for price as well. And she's a 1/6. Figma Hololive Productions in Nice by Max Factory for 16,800 yen. I thought I'd include this since this is a Hololive figure, and she's a well-renowned Hololive VTuber. So definitely, if you want to get a figure of her, then you can get Figma. At least then you can display her in different positions. So I don't mind Figmas. I generally don't cover Figmas, but pretty nice overall. And I think Max Factory are very good with their paint jobs anyways. From the Max Factory figures I've got. Prisma Wing Hyperdimensional Neptunia Purple Heart Chaos version 1/7 by Primon Studio, 43,460 yen, November 2025. So the Hyperdimension Neptunia ones figures are generally pretty pricey anyways. It is quite a large sort of game IP, so especially in Asia, so I can definitely see why that. Primon Studio tax as well. I think it's going to be probably execution is going to be great. I like the concept, love the outfit, obviously very being scantily clad. And love all the extra effect parts. She's only 1/7 though. So there are 1/7 that are sort of this detailed and are in the 30,000 yen mark. So you're paying a bit extra for the Prime 1 Studio being the manufacturer. So maybe hold off on this one. She might get even more discounted from a 48,000 regular retail price. Jesus. So yeah, the good looking figure, but again, it's Prime 1 Studio. They're just expensive. Epic 7 New Moon Luna. Atrium design, 26,750 yen, September 2025. This is like a dragon girl-esque with a big weapon. Pretty nice sculpt. Everything looks good here. Paint job looks perfectly fine. Yeah, there's not tons of shading or anything, but the sculpting work is very nicely done. Face looks good, hair sculpt looks good, and the actual paint quality on the metallics is very nice as well. So I think Ishtam, very good design. Potentially worth 27,000 yen. With having obviously the very detailed weapon that she's equipped with, and the dragon tail and whatnot. So the extra detail they have to go to. So very good looking figure. I think Epic 7 is the game that's based off of. Series Epic 7. So I think that's a mobile game. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World Rem, Sweet Bunny 1/7 by El Coco for 3,520 yen, April 2025. Yep, El Coco, as I said, is their sort of budget prize figure quality, so nothing elaborate to talk home about, but very good quality for prize figure pricing. So I think worth getting hold of, although there are lots of REM figures out there, so you've got a vast selection to pick from really. So if this one attracts you, then purchase it. It's not a lot of money really at the end of the day. Fake Grand Order Saber, Musashi Miyamoto 1/7 by Fat Company, 24,800 yen, August 2025. Very nicely detailed with the outfit, 2 swords with spell effects as well going on, and so the sash that she's got going on there. You've got the flower print going on, and the multicolours going around here, around the waist. I think this one is see the green fire and whatnot. This is a very nice looking figure, and for 24,000 yen, I think the detail that they've gone to in the actual final product is very nicely done. So I think Fat Company are doing, as long as you are as good as the prototype. Yeah, very good looking figure. The hair shading looks really nice as well. I think perfect figure. I think for the price as well. It's definitely worth getting hold of if you're a Fate Grand Order collector or fan. Oda non-original character Yen Yokiri 1/5 by Frog, 33,990 yen, May 2025. So this is sort of this lineup that we saw in one hobby festival last year. I think I saw them doing the concept of this. This is the first in the lineup of 3 mother-esque figures, I guess you could say. You know, very naughty clear clothing and fully cast-offable. So very good looking figure. Very tempted to get a hold of this one, considering she's part of a set of 3 eventually. So if I get to a photo, here we go. So you can see all 3 of them. So we've got her first, Oda non Yen Yokiri first, and then these other 2 will be coming in later. So this is the first in the lineup, so I think definitely worth getting a hold of, especially if you're going to collect all 3. If you've fallen in love with this artwork, I would get all 3 of these potentially, and you'll be looking at probably the same sort of price for each of them. So you'll be looking at 100,000 yen roughly, or just over 100,000 yen for all 3, I would say, when you get all 3 of them. And I don't think you're better off getting all 3 together just to complete the set rather than getting one at a time. Rather than getting one sticking to one, I think personally. Sakura Miwabi illustrations, Summer Memories complete figure by Union Creative, 24,750 yen, August 2025. Pretty simple swimsuit on a pretty simple base. Like the dolphin tattoos that she's got going on here. Hair is very nicely done. The sandals are a nice touch as well. Yeah, pretty good looking swimsuit figure, definitely on the better price, better quality side as well for the price. So very good, I think, if you're into bikini figures. Strike the Blood Yukina Himaragi Bunny Skulls version by 1/7 by QQ for 18,510 yen, October 2025. Obviously we've Strike the Blood is an older anime. Definitely worth getting out watching. I think I like it a lot. The quality of this figure is a bit lacking personally. I think in terms of the overall quality, it's closer to 12,000 yen figure. And this might even be a re-release, to be honest. I don't know if this is an original design. I like the concept, and I do like the character as well. But I don't think the price in terms of the paint quality, like there's a very little hair shading. Outfit's got no shading at all. Barely any shading in the tights. Yeah, potentially give this one a miss. Katie Cole, Data Live, the 5th Mio Takemiya summer dress version by Kadokawa for 21,780 yen. Got quite a few Kadokawa figures coming up after this. March 2025 summer dress figure, pretty nice. I think like it a lot. The hair sculpt is really good. Definitely worth picking her up if you like Data Live. We've also got Days with Stepsister Saki ASA 1/7 for 23,260 yen. March 2025. I like this outfit. Paint job is good. Sculpt work was really good. Face expression is really nice. Yep, very good looking figure. This one definitely worth picking that up. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Yuki Soi vacation swimsuit version, 20,790 yen. Yep, that swimsuit I think definitely fits the character from the anime. Hair, skin, everything looks good. Quality is very up there. Kadokawa, a very good manufacturer, so I think I got no problems with these photos. We've also got Alisa as well for the same price, March 2025. Yep, again, very nice looking figure. Like the outfit, very good looking figure. If you like the anime, definitely potentially worth getting these two figures. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Girl Online Len, 14,950 yen. So this one's cheaper, October 2025, but this one's obviously a much simpler design. No effect parts on the base, just simple swimsuit. Potentially worth giving a miss, really. I think the set figure is just too simple for what we're getting here. And then you've got her in a outfit, so they're just taking the same mold and they're giving her some shoes and a dress for a little bit more money. This one's probably a bit better, I think. Overall, it's not too bad. Then we've got Eurocamp Rin Shima with 3-wheeled motorcycle, 1/10 scale by Alta, 31,350 yen. November 2025. This Alta, you're getting basically two figures for this. You're getting a motorbike and you're getting her Shima as well. So definitely worth getting a hold of. Paint quality is going to be really good. Very nice looking figure. Definitely worth getting a hold of, I think, if you really like Yuri Camp as well. Azure Lane Prince Heinrich, Secret Boss of the Underworld, 1/6 by Dai Kokyo, 32,390 yen. July 2025. This one I think would instantly sell out if she was cast off. But again, with her being Azure Lane, she's not going to be cast off. And this manufacturer has done cast off figures before. This pose and that lot and the outfit is just begging for this to be cast offable figure, I think, personally. I do like this figure a lot as well, and I do have her in the game, so I think I might be tempted to just bookmark this and see how she is when she actually comes out and released. If she gets any cheaper, gets discounted or whatnot. I probably wouldn't spend 33,000 yen on this. I'd probably, if she gets to like 23,000 yen, I probably would pick this up. Gem series Code Geass Lucha of the Rebellion, Kanon Kazuki, by Mega House, 22,000 yen, June 2025. I like the outfit. Sculpt work is pretty simple. I like the hair shading as well, actually. It's very nice. Yeah, like the face, pretty good. It looks like you can have her with the jacket on or off, or holding the jacket. Yeah, no, I like it quite a lot. 20,000 yen, I think it's fine. What scale is she? Non-scale. Oh, it's because it's the Gem series. That's why they're not a scale. So she's 14.5 centimeters, probably 1/7 scale, I'll say, roughly. If you're more accurate, I like it a lot. Depends on, not a huge Code Geass fan, so I don't know whether I'll get this one. I'd prefer to get her frame figure overall, really, but yeah, not too bad. Totsu ni Nugiri Tennen by Jutsu, Illustration by Kesso Shiro. 1/6 by Hanabi for 12,800 yen, August 2025. This is your sensei, seductive sensei style teacher going on. I like this a lot. I like the sculpt work. I like the concept, and I do like the outfit choice that she's going on here. I do like sort of the female teacher sensei aesthetic a lot as well. Wish she was cast-offable, but again, as I said, I always wish for figures to be cast off if they can, especially this sort of concept. Very nice looking figure, potentially worth getting a hold of, just to even see what their qualities are like from this promising manufacturer. And then we've got Fate Grand Order Berserker / Morgan non-scale by Aniplex, 18,700 yen, February 2026. So very long, over a year and 3 months. So let's see. So outfit is very muted. The base or the seat that she's on is very nicely golden and whatnot. There's not a lot of shading going on there. I don't understand why the... Oh, it was 18,000 yen. Okay, so for 17,000 yen, that's fine. You get a lot of, obviously, plastic for the figure. She looks perfectly fine then, I think, for that price. And non-scale, 16 centimeters in height, sat down like that. So probably 1/7, maybe 1/8, because of the size of the seat that she's sitting on. Maybe worth getting hold of, potentially, maybe not. You know, the paint job's pretty basic on this, or very basic actually, because there's basically no shading on this one at all. That's the only problem. There's a bit of shading on that, obviously mirror that's on the back. I think that's more just, that's some sort of print, I think, that they've just inserted there and then put an acrylic sheet over. Black Butler Public School Arc Seal Phantom Hive non-scale by Aniplex, 4,800 yen, December 2025. Okay, what is he? 15 centimeters, so about the same height as the Fate one we looked up just now. But this one's way cheaper, which is, as you can see from the couch, quality of the couch, the paint job is just brown. It's like one sort of thing. The only sort of shading is, I think, based on the airbrushing on their backing that they got going on here, or from the reflections. So there's basically no shading anywhere on this figure. Very nice, just simple figure. I think low price, especially if you're a big fan of Black Butler, which is a very good anime to watch. I think definitely one of the ones that are standouts. Now we're on to the adult section. We've only got the one figure, unfortunately, that was released. We've got Mapanitan Original Koho-chan 1/6 by Rocket Boy, 30,250 yen, May 2025. Very good looking figure. I'm very tempted to get hold of this one as well. She's a very nice looking figure. I love the outfit design, obviously very skimpy as well on the outfit. Body sculpt is really nice. She comes with some alternative hand gestures and faceplates as well. As you can see, she's playing with a toy. So very nice looking figure. I think, yeah, definitely worth getting hold of. And considering if you've also got the other Rocket Boy one, this one, I would get, you can put them together and whatnot, obviously. I'm going to hunt down for this one, I think, on the pre-owned, if I do pre-order this Kohai-chan. So yeah, definitely worth getting a hold of, I think. This one will not be linked, obviously, in the description down below. That does it for this video, and comment, like and subscribe, and so I'll catch you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye.